as always, it's another Monday come by, and a Matinee Monday hits. This Matinee Monday was Kubo and the Two Strings, and I think me and you are the last human beings
In the
in the
world.
galaxy that have not seen this film.
Oh, yours is a little bit of a larger scale than mine. But
Yeah,
yeah,
just a little.
we were the only two people in the theater.
And it was the best part of the movie, was the fact that we were alone. Because I can tell you this much, this movie is one of the greatest things I've seen in a long time.
Very good. And I will be very frustrated if Finding Dory wins Best Animated Film of the Year.
It's another example that I get a feeling that it's going to be a Disney movie and win Best Animated Movie of the Year, because it's always a freaking Disney movie. It's always a Disney movie. It's always a Disney. It's just, there's so many problems with that like standard. But if it's not, and if they actually pay attention this year for the animated films, it's going to be Kubo the Two Strings. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it got a Film of the Year nomination.
Oh, it was...
Okay, I'd be kind of surprised because it's animation.
there are some really good films out this year, but for animation, this takes the cake.
But it's not even just that. As a film, this takes a cake. This movie gets you into the concept and the lore within minutes. And within minutes,
I buy it immediately.
The main male character he's so charming.
You know what it is? He's written like an actual kid.
Yeah, he's written like a child. He's such a charming kid. He's so sweet. He's so nice. He works so hard. His mom is very charming. All the characters in there are very, very charming, very fun, funny. The villains are actually super scary.
Oh my god, yes.
Like every villain we see, we're like, wow, I'm actually horrified by you. Now, I was looking this up, and I learned that it does a mixture of claymation and animation that gives this movie a very unique style to it. It sort of feels like A Nightmare Before Christmas, but smoother, and I really like that. It's got a smooth feel to it. We get these moments where we get like these cool backdrops, and they are gorgeous. Just
Very
works
gorgeous.
of art. Just complete works of art.
It's done by the same studio that did Coraline, right?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell because it definitely looks like Coraline.
Yeah.
I can't begin to describe how the movie is done, the way it feels, you feel when you're watching it, and how the style is, because it is very, very, very hard to explain. It's a very different experience in a film. But the story is the great example of something being very clean cut, but not at all bad or cliched. Very clean cut, very simple, but not cliched and not rough. It's very interesting. The ending is perfect,
And it's got a pretty good message in there.
it's got a great message. There's like a lot of like, you are who you make who you are. It's hard to explain because the very ending of the movie has a moment which has this great message, but it's hard to really talk about it without really spoiling this film. You're not spoiling this film. You have to see this movie. The ending is great. The ending makes the film almost.
It's got Matthew McConaughey as a beetle man.
Was that Matthew McConaughey?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's why I recognize his voice. It was great. He did a great job. I love that character. That Beetle's my favorite. He's so cool.
I think that was Christian personified on the screen
Yeah, a little bit.
as a beetle man.
Because he's just so punny, and I love him. I love him so much. Yeah.
If they call you monkey and me beetle, shouldn't he
They
be
call
called
him
boy?
Shouldn't you be called boy? Movie's fantastic. It's excellent. It's so excellent. It's well done. It's well acted. It's well stylized. There's action sequences that are really, really well put together and choreographed.
Engaging.
Very engaging. Like, I was on the edge of my seat the entire film. Like, within a few minutes, I'm like, oh wow, this is fascinating.
I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I teared up quite a few times in this
And you
film.
know what? There's another example of a good trailer. The trailer sells you on the concept, but doesn't tell you anything about the film. There's a lot of things that happen in this film. Like, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming. And it's really cool. There's a couple things you kind of see coming, but...
But regardless, it's still very well done. It's not, oh, that's a thing that happens. Guess I was right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's a good week. I'm excited to see. We'll probably do Matinee Monday next week, but we haven't decided what we're going to see. We're still kind of up in the air. I was thinking War Dogs, but I don't know if I really want to see it that badly.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it, but...
I might just wait for the DVD release.
More than likely.
And find it on somewhere to stream it.
Thank you for listening to Collectors Coalition, a Magnesium Studios production. If you like what you've heard, be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're also available on PodOmatic and Soundcloud.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram @Collectors Coalition and on Twitter @CollectCoalition.
Stupid character limits.
If you want to write in, drop us a line at thecollectorscoalition@gmail.com. For exclusive footage, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Just search Collectors Coalition.
And remember, Stay nerdy, my friends.